Native advertisers today are struggling with their media buying. The strategies and techniques that they've used for years don't seem to be working. They're not generating a good return on ad spend. My name's Mike Kelly. I've spent the last 23 years in digital marketing. I have overseen millions of dollars of native ad spend. Today, I'm going to walk you through 3 mistakes that advertisers commonly make when buying native advertising and how we resolve those mistakes here at ROI Marketplace. The first mistake is not testing enough creative images and headlines. If you think about the users of these sites, Yahoo, Fox News, MSN, they're habitual users. They come back day after day for their news stories. Seeing the same ad day after day and not clicking on it is going to be an issue. What you want to do is put something in front of them that is going to engage their interest in your product or service and have them click on that ad. Advertisers typically will find a control headline, a control image, something that's been working for them. What they might not be thinking about is testing new images and headlines enough. What we do is constant testing, different images, different headlines for the same product or service, something to engage users who might not habitually click on an ad, but might be a good converting user. We do 80% to our control image or headline, what's working the best, and then we allocate 20% of spend to testing images and headlines daily, weekly basis. We have a client in the precious metals space, and if you think about precious metals, most advertisers say, well, let's get an image of gold, let's get an image of silver. What we've noticed is that images with people in them, whether the people have gold in their hands or just normal people that users can relate to, definitely work in this space. And then marry that with a headline, not just buy gold and silver. What we want to do is ask the user a question that they might have, right? So a headline might say, what is the best way to buy a gold IRA? What is the best way to get into the silver market? Testing this variety of images is extremely important to reach the maximum amount of users in the client's demographic. So we've been able to grow this client from a $10,000 monthly spend to a $400,000 monthly spend in a very quick amount of time. And we do that by testing images and headlines, reaching a broad audience on a daily basis. The second mistake, not utilizing artificial intelligence or AI in their ad campaigns. If you think about a human trying to manage an ad campaign in this day and age, they have to sleep, they make mistakes. It takes a while to look at the data, decide what changes you need to make. If you think about AI or artificial intelligence, all these things can happen in a split second. For example, here at ROI Marketplace, we have built a platform with AI integrated into it to give us alerts, create ad ideas, create image ideas, create headline ideas, tell us what the campaign is doing, tell us what we can improve in the campaign, what we can optimize immediately, and have that artificial intelligence, in some cases, do that for us. It can give you quick and reliable scalability on your campaigns. For example, we have a large financial client constantly spending $150K per month, month after month. When we incorporated some of our artificial intelligence rules and optimizations, that client went to $1 million a month at scale, at goal, on a consistent basis. This type of scale is unheard of in the native advertising space and was only accomplished through our AI optimization platform, what we call ANDIE. If you're interested in learning more about this, click on the link below and we'll be happy to speak with you, show you a demo, show you case studies of what we've been able to do with this tool. The third mistake, starting with too high of a budget. This isn't Facebook. It's not Google search. It's native advertising. There are a lot of levers and buttons that advertisers need to push to help their campaigns perform. So what we do at ROI Marketplace is we'll start slow. Look at the data, look at the CTR of the ads, look at your conversion rates, look at the publisher mix on the back end. Make optimizations, bump up that budget. As you see conversions coming in, start to increase that budget. Not drastically. We'll gradually increase that budget at a slow pace, perhaps over a week or so. It really depends on the performance. The benefit to this approach is maximizing the efficiency of a test budget. We don't want to waste our clients' money without being able to optimize and find out what ads, what publishers are going to work best for each client. Those are the three mistakes we see advertisers making: not testing creative enough, not utilizing artificial intelligence in their campaigns, starting with too high of a budget. And those are really the three advantages of coming to ROI Marketplace for your campaigns. We have our tool ANDIE, which can rapidly test different creatives, incorporate artificial intelligence to manage and optimize campaigns at a rapid scale, and manage budgets accordingly based on results and ROI. If your team is struggling to keep up with managing your native ad campaigns, testing new creatives, optimization and scaling, test budgets, click on the link below. We'll schedule a free demo to show you what we can do.